Hello everyone, welcome to another video. My name is Crypto David and today we are talking about XRP. Title of the video is I'm never selling my 20,000 XRP, or you should never sell your 20,000 XRP. Now, a couple months ago, I made a video saying I'm holding 10,000 XRP forever. There's the same sort of situation with this, but I'm upping the stakes here to 20,000 XRP on a cold wallet that I'm never touching ever again. Like, I'm talking ever, maybe to the later 2030 to 2040 sort of periods when staking is on the go for XRP or anything to do with that, where I can earn more income on top of that XRP. Now, I was scrolling through Twitter, I saw this article, and the headline says here, the title says, sorry, XRP price might hit 5 digits. That was all I saw. Went on the article, I'm thinking this must be someone of authority. Someone from Ripple, maybe Brad Garnhouse stating this. There's an article written on it. It's just some guy on Twitter saying XRP won't hit 1K, it will hit 5 digits and beyond. That's a tweet you see on Twitter every single day, and there's an article written about it. I mean, they're writing anything these days. But let's stay with that for the price prediction. So 20,000 XRP, $9,100 worth is on the mid to high amount, depending on who you are, to be quite honest. 10K per XRP with that amount in 2030 to 2040 sort of periods, you'd be sat at a cool 200 mil. Now, for me, I'm a bit more conservative. I think we'll be in that 3 to 4 digit sort of range. Let's just do 589 XRP for the meme. We will be at a cool 11.7 mil. And in the low ball, $100 per XRP, you'll be sat at 1.9 million. We're going to go further into this. We got XRP news, we got market news, everything involved. As I say in the channel, I do not have a paid course. I don't want your money. The only thing I want in return is a like and subscribe down below. So without further ado, here we go. Okay, so if you are subscribed and you saw this in the community section last night, you just saw that I asked you to show me some projects that I haven't spoke about on the channel before, and we will talk about that later on in the video, more towards the end, and see if any are actually suitable for the channel. Also, the title is not financial advice. I've picked 20,000 XRP because it's in the middle, sort of, of the rich list. I think it's inclusive of everyone. My bag amount for the long-term hold till these later years is a little bit higher than that, and it's going to change drastically over time. But I'm also not going to say how much that is. I'm not going to put myself open to attack. Also, I want to talk about the price about XRP, 45 cents. Now, I made TikToks in the past few videos. I'm rotating my DCA method to cryptocurrencies that are not moving, like XDC, like HBAR, but I always chip away a little bit at XRP because anything under $1 is a buy, and it's the best buy on the market in my opinion right now. Also, article here, Law 360, regulators challenge SEC in Grayscale Bitcoin ETF brief. 5 amissive briefs were filed Tuesday at the DC court in support of Grayscale, one of which came from former regulators, law and finance professors and scholars who urged the court to approve the company's Bitcoin spot exchange traded product, or ETP. The SEC are getting cornered by every single angle. Hopefully we'll see the same sort of support with Ripple. And it's very important to note that Grayscale delisted XRP. So a lot of people are angry at this because there's a bigger fight going on, Ripple versus the SEC, and Grayscale are receiving support. But for me, I think it's all positive because SEC are on the back foot now, defensive. Also here, Crypto Law article letter motion for leave to file a amissive brief by Philip Goldstein and Investor Choice Advocates Network, ICEN, and Exhibit. So we can see here another one for an amissive brief along with iRemit and TapJets. And further down, we can see the statement of interest. Mr. Goldstein believes the United States Securities and Exchange Commission, the SEC, has a tendency to expand its authority beyond its statutory limits. Yes, that is 100% true. It is a power game to them right now, and they will be stopped. I will leave this down below for you guys to have a little bit of a further read. Also, an article here, September the 2nd, now it's still relevant today because Ripple actually posted this on their Twitter yesterday. Ripple B-Tracks to drive Web3 development in Japan with strategic partnerships. I can see down below here that Ripple actually considered moving their headquarters, their global headquarters, to Japan. Now, it's quite funny, on the past couple of videos of XRP, we've talked about entrepreneurs, blockchain companies moving out of the US to places with more regulatory clarity. Ripple hasn't moved because of their belief that they're going to win the case versus the SEC. And in relation to Japan, we have an article here, leading cryptocurrencies in Japan in February 2022 by spot trading volume. The leading cryptocurrency is XRP. Now, you can't see it because it's asking me to pay for something, but you'll just have to Take my word for it. Also, we have Mo here. Now, to those all wondering, yes, they're giving out a ledger to all winning players at the France Football Ballon d'Or. Look at that. It looks beautiful. There's a lot of versions of the ledger wallet. I mean, you can actually see a video here of it being handed out, and I'm pretty sure the guy doesn't actually know what is being handled. He looks at it there. What actually is that? Has it look again? Probably doesn't know. Now to pause and relate back to the title of the video, why would you have an amount on a cold wallet that you actually never plan to touch? Well, it's to remove the risk of you actually selling it at different price points, even if the profit is very high on whatever amount of XRP that is, because if you look at how the game is played, if you look at the Bitcoin people who have actually succeeded, they've either forgot they actually bought Bitcoin, they found an old wallet and they've received their funds and it's worth 100 million, so they've left it for ages, and if they didn't know about that, they definitely sold an earlier point, and people who actually knew the game, knew how to play it correctly, like Da Vinci and a lot of other people who bought, and actually only sold at the recent bull involved. So let's just say you bought a decent amount in 2013 in May, so $115 worth, couple G's worth, you got a decent amount of Bitcoin, and then we can fast forward now, even into 2017, November sort of time, 9.3k. It wouldn't be stupid to sell your Bitcoin at that point. You're in heavy profit, even taking a little bit of profit, but majority of people would sell the whole bag of Bitcoin and get out of there because they don't know how to play the game correctly. Likewise to 2021, where we're going to 69k per Bitcoin. And here we have the Flare token airdrop based on a snapshot of the XRP balance on the 12th of December 2020. If any of you are involved, that's nearly 2 years ago now. That's absolutely insane. Crypto.com is supporting the Flare airdrop for XRP holders from supported jurisdictions. Go and check that out. Be ready for that if you're involved with that back in 2020. Also, going to leave you guys a little video from Digital Asset Investor. The Supreme Court at no point held, and this is really important, that an orange was a security and it was a package that was a security. The SEC called XRP itself a security in the Ripple case because it was a weapon to hold them back. I hope they sued the SEC for billions. And so in the meantime, let's buy more oranges. Let's buy more XRP. That's what I'm going to do in my personal opinion. Also, lastly, the community section. Show me some projects. The first one is a Zero by ChewDog. I already made a video on a Zero, but I will do a follow-up one definitely. It was quite a while ago on the channel. Chorizo Inu, Millionaire Maker. Probably not. I'm probably not going to go after that one, to be honest. Shiba Predator. Probably not. Again, it's probably got a bunch of zeros in it. Expector, we'll check that one out after I make this video, sorry. MNW, I've seen a lot of people in the quant community tweet about that, so I'll probably check that one out as well. ALBT, made a video on ALBT before, we'll do a follow-up one, and SHX, I will check that out a little bit more also. So, maybe some of these might be included in some videos to date. Possibly, maybe, we will see. But to me, it's fun the video. Thank you very much for watching. Please leave a like down below, and I'll definitely see you guys in the next one.
The Securities and Exchange Commission brought a case against the developer of orange groves who wound up selling interests in the orange grove combined with a land management contract. And this is a very important distinction. What you would have is tourists come down to Florida in the 1930s and 1940s. They would stay at this fancy hotel, and right next to the hotel, there would be signs and brochures saying, you love it here in Florida in the summer, why don't you buy a piece of our orange grove here? And the important point is that what the tourists were buying wasn't the orange. It wasn't even the tree. It was the combination of the citrus, the rights to the profits of the citrus, with the management contract. It was the package that the Supreme Court decided satisfied the definition of an investment contract. And because that investment contract was not registered with the SEC, and because the sellers couldn't demonstrate that they qualified for an exemption, the Supreme Court agreed with the Securities and Exchange Commission, and it said that the combination of the sale of the orange grove with the management contract was a security. The Supreme Court at no point held, and this is really important, that an orange was a security.